Hey everyone, it's Chris Buteau with Cleveland Street Mortgage, and my thought for today is, unless you're refinancing your grandmother's house, don't use your grandmother's rule of thumb for deciding whether or not you should refinance. I'm surprised at how often people still call me today, and they say, I've heard that the rule of thumb is that if you're going to refinance, you need to experience 1 or 2% reduction in interest rate. And that was sort of the rule of thumb way back when, and the reason for that for your grandmother's mortgage is because her mortgage was like $30,000, and if you're only lowering your interest rate on $30,000 of debt, then of course it's going to take a lot greater interest rate movement in order to recoup any cost or make it worth your while. Okay, but today, of course, where I live, in the Seattle region, the average house price is $600,000. Loan amounts are $400,000, and it doesn't take that much of an interest rate, to really produce a reduction, to produce some compelling savings. And so, really, it's a fairly simple calculus. My rule of thumb is if you can break even within 2 years, and you plan to be in that house considerably longer than 2 years, you're not aware of any other motivations, then I can recommend it. And basically break even is just, how much is my interest rate going to change? And then, if I'm going to go down by half a point on $400,000 of mortgage, that's going to save me $2,000 a year. And if it costs me $4,000 to do that, then in 2 years I've broken even. So that's kind of that's my rule of thumb as to whether or not I can recommend it or not. And then there's kind of a second layer of analysis that's more subjective, and that's you as the client that's deciding is it sexy enough. Yes, I can say I'll probably break even, I probably won't lose money doing this, but does it change my life enough to make it worthwhile? So that's your tip of the day. Thanks so much.